Well, I guess talking about the field, I mean, you got a lot of love there today. How did that feel to get that support?
It was awesome. I think the Dallas fans are like so awesome. I got a chance to come out here with Anthony for a media day before and got a little taste, and now even more. I'm really excited to fight in front of them.
That's awesome.
On Saturday.
Talk about the feeling that you have. I mean, now you're defending your title. This is a pay-per-view. It's a lot different stage than last time. Does it feel any different to you?
Well, I think it's going to really feel a lot different for me when I get out there and see the huge crowd. Fighting on the Tough finale was super crazy, definitely a step up, but I think this is even going to be that much bigger.
I feel like so much of the talk coming in this week has been about how you're promoted, if you're promoted enough, all that. Is that something that you've been thinking about, or is that something that we as writers just latched onto?
I don't think it's something that I've really been like focused on or thinking about. I just think it's something that keeps being asked to me and then being focused on. For me, like that's kind of the last thing on my mind right now. I care about winning fights because if I'm not champ, then all that hype, all that talk really doesn't matter.
Is this an opportunity then to sort of legitimize your, claim to being one of the hopefully stars of this organization?
I don't know about being the star or this or that. I mean, hopefully, I just want to be recognized as the fighter I am for the skills that I have. That's what really matters. And I think whenever someone's come out with all these great performances, I think all that just comes with it.
Then as a female athlete, sort of, I guess, seeing Ronda headlining in LA, selling at an arena, you make headlines all over the place. I mean, is there another sport you think that right now is doing as much for female athletes and sort of getting them respect as MMA?
Honestly, not really. I think female MMA is basically the biggest female sport out there right now. We're being put on the stage, same stage as the guys, and sometimes, obviously, Ronda even headlining above all the guys. That just goes to show we're on top right now.
Going off of that, Fedor Emelianenko recently went on record saying that women, maybe UFC isn't for them. Do you have a response to that?
Facts speak for themselves. He's one of the greats. Have nothing against him. Maybe differ a little bit in opinion. I think Ronda and the crowd that she brought in LA, the proof is in the pudding. It shows right there.
Is it an extra responsibility you feel like as a female fighter to sort of change people's perceptions? Is it something that just comes along with the territory?
I don't think it's anything on like one specific person, but I think if we go out there and keep showing that we have skills, that we have heart, I feel like a lot of times girls bring it even more than the guys, just with their tenacity and they're just nonstop. And I think that's why it is where it is now, because they keep proving themselves time after time.
Are you surprised that that's a stigma that still exists, that you still keep encountering even after all you guys have been able to accomplish?
I'm not so surprised. Some people are always going to feel the way they feel, but I think day by day, fight by fight, that I'm hearing those whispers a lot less than I used to.
How does that make you feel then?
Makes me feel awesome, like we're legit and everyone knows it, like we're here to stay. Nothing's going to stop this momentum that's been going with the women.
Did Joanna present a similar challenge as Rose did with her striking ability compared to what you've dealt with previously?
Very, very different animal right there. They have very different styles as far as striking goes. So I think Rose kind of had more of that like taekwondo kind of crazy kicks, and Joanna's a little bit more basic, but obviously very lethal at what she does.
She's been pretty vocal. I mean, like talking a lot. Have you heard any of the chatters or anything that sticks out where you're like, who is this girl?
I didn't have to even listen out too much. She actually told me right to my face when we faced off, "I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna be number one. You wait and see." But it's all good. Talk and talk and talk. In reality, I do my talking in the cage, and when I win that fight, it's all the talking I'm gonna need to do.
She said that during that stare down, she was able to tell that you were actually afraid because you copied her number one motion. I mean, when you hear something like that, is that just silly?
Good. I hope she thinks that I'm scared. I hope she underestimates me because, I'm coming one way or another.
It seems to be this pattern of people underestimating you. Is that what's going on with that?
I think that's just like my personality, how I carry myself. Very humble fighter. Just, don't talk up a big storm. My coach always tells me do my talk in the cage, and I think I've shown that. My numbers and my history speak for itself.
What is going through your head right before a fight? Your demeanor is so interesting. It looks like you're nervous or like she's not ready for this fight right now. What is going through your head at that moment?
For me, honestly, I'm just like 100% focused. I like blank everything out. I'm just pretty much like numb and 100% focused on that fight and just ready to go after it.